This is an overview for LEDGNT. LEDGNT is simple financial tracking built specifically for real estate agents. So let's jump over to my screen and check it out. Right away on the dashboard, you're going to see your current stats. These are all of your financial numbers that you need to know as a real estate agent. GCI, net commissions, profitability, all of your numbers you need to know at a glance right on this dashboard. Down below it, we have a goals and targets section and a progress towards goals. Now, when we open up the goals and targets, we can set our income targets, our average sale price, average commission. It's going to tell us exactly how many homes we need to sell on an annual, on a quarterly, and on a monthly basis, and the total volume we need to hit in order to hit those goals. Below that, we have the progress bar, which will update in real time as you add closings or change your goals. Right below that, we have quick insights, a visual reference for you. You can see GCI by month. You can see your lead sources by percentage of business, and we can see our expenses broken down by categories. Again, all super useful info to have to make your business run more efficiently. Now, as we move to the closings screen, I want to mention that closings, expenses, and miles are all set up in the same way. So once you understand how one works, you understand how all of these screens work. We have a year-to-date snapshot at the top, we have an add button, and we have a quick view at the bottom. So let's pull up add closing. You see the basic information, close date, side, sale price, commission, miscellaneous fees, and lead source. Now, one thing I do want to note is when you set up the app, you set your broker profile, which is the split, the cap, and any fixed transaction fees that your broker has. And so LEDGNT is able to accurately calculate exactly how much you will get paid on each deal based on those numbers. So let's go down to the quick view. Quick view is searchable by any data that we have. So date, client name, address, referral source, price, anything that we have, we can search in the quick view. Let's open up one of these real quick. We see all of our stats for that transaction. We can always go ahead and edit that transaction as well. And then on the closing screen, we have this extra button, commission split here. This has been a very handy feature. It's very simple, but super useful for agents. So we can select a particular transaction. We will see our net pay. And then we have three options, three different accounts: business, personal, and tax. We can set our percentage split between each of these accounts and see exactly how much needs to go into each account when we get paid. So in this case, we have our account set up for 20% going to our business account, 55% for personal use, and 25% towards taxes. And this is going to show you exactly how much to transfer to each account. So each closing, you're not busting out your calculator or trying to figure out how much needs to go to business, how much to taxes, etc. You can set your defaults in the settings screen. Now, as we move to expenses, again, super simple, same type of setup. Snapshot at the top, add expense, quick view works in the same way. We have this little page icon, if you see at the top, that indicates there is a receipt attached, so we can view the receipt, pull that up to see what receipt is attached. This allows us to not have to hold on to receipts and categorize them at the end of the year or hold on to them for 7 years, right? So when we add an expense, we put the date, the amount, the vendor, the category broken down by tax categories. We can link it to a client so we can track that as well. And this little camera option down here at the bottom opens up whether we want to use our camera to take a picture of a receipt or select a file that we have saved on our phone, such as a PDF receipt that we get from online. Now, miles works in the exact same way. Snapshot at the top, add mileage, and a quick view. When we add miles, we can again link it to a client. We can select business or personal, which is indicated by a briefcase or a little person in the miles quick view. Now, when we go to reports, we can see year-to-date numbers, we can see all time, or we can select a specific year to look at our numbers for. We see our profit summary and a breakdown of our numbers in all the different categories. So total income, broker costs for the year. We can see lead sources by amount of closings, total GCI, and percent of business. We can see expenses broken down by category. And then here's a really handy feature. At the end of the year, at the bottom, you'll see this export reports. This allows us to click that button and it downloads an Excel file onto your phone that you can literally just attach to an email and send it to your CPA. They will have everything they need, all your expenses, all the receipts attached so that they can file your taxes. And now tax season is not hours and hours and hours poring over receipts, putting them in order, categorizing things. You spend maybe 5 or 10 minutes a week logging your expenses, your closings, your miles, and at the end of the year, you are ready to go, one click to export to your CPA. So that's the whole app. We've got a settings screen where we can set our default commission split. We can add or edit our broker financial calculations. We can manage our lead sources for custom lead sources, active or inactive lead sources, and all of that. So that is the entire LEDGNT app. My goal with this, guys, I know nobody likes doing this. You like selling houses, you like being out there talking to clients, negotiating, writing contracts. Our goal was to make knowing your numbers, having complete clarity into your financials in your real estate business as easy and simple and painless as possible. So if this is something that's interesting to you, feel free to click the link below to learn more or sign up today.